decided to do was Huck versus Society, so like the opposing opinions throughout the novel on different topics such as religion, civilization, lifestyle, man's worth, and friendship were the topics that we picked. So, versus left and
Yeah. Well, we chose to do a yin-yang because it represents the good and the evil in the world. And it kind of represents what Huck believes is right and wrong, because throughout the entire book, he's in an internal battle for himself to try to do the right thing. He goes with what he knows as a child, because he grows up in the South. He's born, there's slaves, there's racism. But then he befriends Jim, which starts to change his mind about what's right and what's wrong. And that's why there's a yin-yang of changing opinion.
And that's also why there's Society, which is beautifully painted by me, and Huck and Finn, which is painted by Hannah and Rosie. And they're kind of pushing it over this balance, which Hannah drew an eye on. And it has the opinions.
yeah, yeah.
Hannah?
Yeah. So our lifestyle one for these are like the opponent. These are like the opposing opinions of lifestyle for Huck versus Society. So some of the points that we put in Huck's were freedom, uncivilized, so he could do as he pleases. He controls his life independently. And some of the ones that we put in Society were to be civilized and follow rules and regulations, and to live in like a nice home and follow as everyone else does and be polite.
And the circles are opposing, so
Yeah.
whatever's in the, they go opposite to each other.
Yeah.
And on the sides are quotes, so we have 2 quotes for each one.
Lifestyle.
So for lifestyle, for Huck, we have, there weren't no home like a raft. You feel mighty free and easy and comfortable on a raft. And then for lifestyle, for Huck, that one just basically explains him in the widow's house and how everything was kind of organized and set out. Like, you couldn't eat in a certain manner, you can only eat after you pray and stuff. And it basically explains all of that.
Then we turn it. Our next one that we did was friendship. So like the friendship of Huck's point of view for friendship was that the color of the skin doesn't matter, and like he could be friends with who he chooses to be friends with, and it doesn't depend on how you look. And Society's view on friendship was that there was basically an untold rule not to interact with slaves, and that the skin color did matter.